It's been long awaited. Very long. I've been waiting about 23 days, approximately. It's finally here. This is spontaneity, and I am the ingenuity person. And I'm coming to bring to you the Kamigawa Red-Green Commander Magic the Gathering deck. I have no idea what it's based about. Well, I can kind of tell what it's saying from here. But I've been waiting quite a while, probably longer than 23 days. I saw news about it earlier, that a new set was coming out. And it's the first time they've done anything futuristic, which is very intriguing. I'm sorry, guys, but I did open up a few packs, or maybe all of them. But from what I've seen, it's almost anime style, kind of, but not. It's anime-esque and very futuristic, and I like it. But anyways, the point of the video is I will go through the cards. I'll probably do a deck review later, because I'll probably need to play through it a few times to get a decent understanding. But anyways, apparently there's another deck coming out that I will try and find and buy and do another deck review. If you guys have bought that other deck already, leave a comment and tell me how much you like it. Tell me how you guys play it, because that'd be important. Tell me how you guys play this one. So the commander of this deck is Chishiro, the Shattered Blade. 4 cost, 1 red, 1 green. Legendary creature, Snake Samurai. Whenever an aura or equipment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with Menace. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each modified creature you control. Modified is a new wording, which looks pretty interesting. Equipment, auras you control, and counters are modifications. It's a 4/4 creature. So its mana cost pays for its attack and damage. The box, freaking cool. I like the art. Little spin dial die, little life counter. Pretty badass. If I do say so myself. Little manual, which I don't really need. I don't think. As we're opening this, if you guys would like to see it, now I will admit I'm not very good or well versed on MTGA, which is Magic the Gathering Arena, which I do recommend playing, because they usually come out with the sets earlier than others, a little earlier than when they release items. But it's a lot of fun. Basically the same thing. They don't have all the cards, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of decks that a lot of cards I wish they had. But if you guys would be interested in seeing me play that, leave a comment down below, and I will definitely do my best. There's a lot of people who are playing that game that are nuts. Absolutely bonkers. Anyways, so you have the commander. Very beautiful. I know the lighting's kind of crummy, which I'm very sad about. Next creature, Mythic. Kama, the Fractured Calm. 4 cost, 1 red, 1 green. At the beginning of your end step, goad each creature your opponent controls that's enchanted by an aura you control. Put a 1/1 counter on Kama, the Fractured Calm, for each creature goaded this way. Interesting prospect. So I'm getting from that card that you might be using enchantments to maybe control your opponent. Red-green control. Usually associate control with blue, but you know. Orochi Merge Keeper. 2 cost, 1 green. Tap, add green. As long as Orochi Merge Keeper is modified, it has tap, add 2 green. It's a 1/1. Invigorating Hot Spring. 3 cost, 1 red, 1 green. Enchantment. Invigorating Hot Spring enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it. Modified creatures you control have haste. Remove a 1/1 counter from Invigorating Hot Spring. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature control. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn. I like that. But the only negative is you have 4 turns to do so. There are better cards, I would say, that do that job at once. That's the Hot Springs. That's the Orochi. I forgot to show you guys. My bad. And that, if you guys can see it, is the Kamigawa the Fractured Calm. We have an artifact, our first artifact. Tawashi Guide Bot, a 4 cost. Artifact Creature Construct. When Tawashi Guild Guide Bot enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. 4. Tap, draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to cast for each modified creature you control. So it has a potential of costing 0. I do believe. And that is what it looks like. Walking Skyscraper, 8 cost. Artifact Creature Construct. 8/8. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each modified creature you control. Trample. Walking Skyscraper has hexproof as long as it's untapped. That's not bad. Whoosh. Your typical acidic slime, 5 cost. Everybody knows what that does. It's an ooze. It's 2/2. It has a death touch. When acidic slime enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. Beast Within. Another card that's typical. It's a 3 cost, 1 green. Destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green beast creature token. Not bad, not bad. Fertilid, another common card. 3 cost, 1 green. Feel it enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. Pay 2, 1 green. Remove a 1/1 counter from Fertilid. Target player searches their library for a basic land, puts it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffles. So potentially, you could stack that creature up with a bunch of 1/1s, 1/1s. Pay 2 any number of times, and get a bunch of land, which I like the idea of. A little combo trick in case you didn't think of that. New card I have not seen. Hunter's Insight. 3 cost, 1 green. Choose target creature you control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker this turn, draw that many cards. Oh wow, that's not bad. I just realized what that did. I'm a little bit slow. We both know this. Alright? We don't tell anybody. Okay? Oh. Kodama's Reach. 3 cost, 1 green. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal those cards, put one onto the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand, then shuffle. So a good little search, which every green deck needs, or any good normal deck needs that. Loyal Guardian, first time I've seen this. A 5 cost, 1 green. Creature, Rhino. Trample, Lieutenant, interesting. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, if you control your commander, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Oh, that's very good, especially when you're running. The idea is modifications, and +1/+1s are considered modifications. That is a great combo potential. And that is what that looks like. A little rhino, pretty cute. Ordeal of Nylea, 2 cost, 1 green. Enchantment, Aura. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And if it has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, sacrifice Ordeal of Nylea. When you sacrifice Ordeal Nylia, search your library for up to... I'm doing a video. Library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. That is what it looks like. That is my weird roommate. Your typical rampant growth, 2 cost, 1 green. Everybody knows what it does. In case you don't know, it search your library for a basic land card, put that card onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Secure Tribe Elder. Is this a... Ignore him. 2 cost, 1 green. I believe this is just another remake, maybe? Sacrifice... Oh, this is Steve! I can't believe I forgot Steve. Sacrifice Secure Tribe Elder. Search your library for a basic land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. It's your typical 1/1. Snake Umbra... Oh, in case you guys... I didn't show you. That is what Steve now looks like. I really need to invest in some lights so you guys can see stuff better. Snake Umbra. 3 cost, 1 green. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. Has totem armor. An old effect which I liked quite a bit. If enchanted creature would be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and destroy this aura. Vast Wood Surge. 4 cost. Something we've seen before in other decks, I believe. Kicker 4. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. If this spell was kicked, put 2 1/1 counters on each creature you control. Great combination. Great combination. Grumgully the Generous. Seen this card before. 3 cost, 1 red, 1 green. Legendary creature, Goblin Shaman. Each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. That is what he looks like. They didn't really change his art. Mage Slayer, 3 cost, 1 red, 1 green. Artifact, equipment. Whenever equipped a creature attacks, it deals damage equal to its power to the player or planeswalker it's attacking. Equipped 3. That's what it looks like. There's a very good chance if I don't get through all of these, I will have to make this into a second video. Hope you guys don't mind the background noise from the intercoms and whatnot. Can't really help that with the whole military ordeal. Rhythm of the Wild. 3 cost, 1 red, 1 green. Creature spells you control can't be That's a great card. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Non-token creatures you control have Riot. Not heard of Riot. Enter a battlefield with your choice of a +1/+1 counter or haste. That's one thing I did notice with the new set. Like I said, you're going to have to ignore the background noise. But is they allow you to take off counters, like a haste counter or a death touch counter, to have a special effect later, which is very interesting. As he said. Arcane Signet, 2 cost. Everybody knows what Arcane Signet is. It's your typical add mana of any color, your commander's identity. This is a remake, I believe, of an old card. Fire Shrieker, 3 cost. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature has double strike. Equip 2. Soul Ring. Swift Foot Boots, 2 cost. Command Tower. Groove Turf. Opal Palace. Bunch of lands. Aki Battle Squad. 6 cost. 1 red. Creature Goblin Samurai. Whenever one or more modified creatures you control attack, untap all modified creatures you control. After this combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. This ability triggers only once each turn. To 6/6. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Collision of Realms, 7 cost, 1 red. Each player shuffles all creatures they own into their library. What? What? Each player who shuffled a non-token creature into their library this way reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card, then puts that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of their library in random order. I don't know if I like that. That's a haphazardly board wipe, I guess. I don't know. Too many words. He doesn't like to read, apparently. Kamigawa Celebration, 5 cost. Creature, spirit. That's also another thing about this new set. They have a lot of spirits, which kind of goes off of the last set. The what was it? The big vampire shindig thing. Forget what it was. Whenever a modified creature you control attacks, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It is a 3/3. So that's what Kami of Celebration. It could be Kami. I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. And that's the sorcery, the Collision of Realms. A little weird, haphazardly board wipe. Komenu Battle Armor, 3 cost, 1 red. Artifact creature equipment dog. Menace. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has menace. Whenever Komenu Battle Armor or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, goad each creature that player controls. Reconfigure 4. 4. Attach to target creature you control, or unattached from a creature. Reconfigure only as a sorcery. While attached, this isn't a creature. Interesting. So it can act as a creature in itself, or it can act as a potential better artifact to make it better. Smoke Spirit's Aid. X red, 1 red. For each of up to X target creatures, create a red aura enchantment token named Smoke Blessing attached to that creature. Those tokens have enchant creature, and when enchanted creature dies, it deals 1 damage to its controller, and you create a treasure token. Interesting. So at the expense of your opponent's creatures dying, you create treasure tokens, which is not bad. Unquenchable Fury, 3 cost, 1 red. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, it deals X damage to a defending player, where X is a number of cards in their hand. When Unquenchable Fury is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, return it to your hand. I don't know if I necessarily like that, unless your opponent has a lot of cards in their hand.
Somebody equipped that to all our drill sergeants. Somebody equipped that to all our drill sergeants.
Oh, okay. Ascendant Acolyte, 5 cost, 1 green. Ascendant Acolyte enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each 1/1 counter among other creatures you control. That could be quite large. At the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of 1/1 counters on Ascendant Acolyte. Holy crap. Just give this thing trampling you in.
How cute the Zubat is.
Very nice. He wants to show you guys a Zubat.
It's made of yarn. I like it.
Concord with the Kami. I don't know. Never mind. 4 cost, 1 green. Enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, choose 1 or more. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature with a counter on it. Draw a card if you control an enchanted creature. Create a 1/1 colored spirit creature token if you control an equipped creature. Interesting. What? Sorry. Kosei Penitent Warlord. 3 cost, 2 green. Legendary creature, Ogre Samurai. As long as Kosei Penitent, I don't know how to read. Penitent Warlord is enchanted, equipped, and has a counter on it. Whenever Kosei Penitent Warlord deals combat damage to an opponent, you draw that many cards, and Kosei deals that much damage to each other opponent. That's not bad. But it does have quite a few, like, has to have, like, enchantment and equipment. So, I don't know. And it has to have a counter. So, I mean, the whole deck is based off of that, so it might not be that hard. One with a Kami. 4 cost. Enchantment. Flash. Enchanted creature you control. Enchanted creature you control. Whenever enchanted creature or another modified creature you control dies, create X 1/1 colorless spirit creature tokens where X is the creature's power. So combine this with that Ascendant Acolyte, which doubles the number of 1/1 counters on it. You can have a crap ton of little one-less colorless creatures. And that's that enchantment. Rampant Rejuvenator. 4 cost, 1 green. Plant Hydra. When Rampant Rejuvenator enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. When Rampant Rejuvenator dies, search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is Rampant Rejuvenator's power. Put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. I like that. It's a potential, a lot of mana. Silk Guard. X 1 green. Put a 1/1 counter on it on each of up to X target creatures you control. Auras, equipment, and modified creatures you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Tanuki Transplanter. 4 cost, 1 green. Artifact creature, equipment, dog. Whenever Tanuki Transplanter or equipped creature attacks, add an amount of green mana equal to its power. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. It has reconfigure 3. It's a 2/4. And
if you are currently in the barracks, regardless if you're signed in or signed out, you will be NPT. The uniform is PT. I don't want to see any more civilian clothes. So,
sorry about that.
for everyone that's in the gym, that's in the day room, that's in the computer lab, with the exception of those person that are leaving tonight, you will be NPT.
So, we are getting close to our end of time, which I only have, apparently for some reason I only have 24 minutes and 15 seconds to do this video. I guess that's the amount of storage on my phone. We're running at 23:30 right now. But I will do a second part of this video. Be watching. If you liked it so far, leave a comment. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.